Welcome to sunny Winter Haven, Florida. I'm Lane Dog Bowers, and today we're doing another free virtual ski school for you guys. And today's going to be pretty exciting. We're going to be talking about how to get ready for back to front and front to back. So we're going to be looking at a back position, and it's going to be pretty exciting because I'm going to give you guys the step-by-step process of getting ready for your first back to front based on looking at your back position. And we always start with the back to front. You can do it on shoe skis. You do both at the same time, but when you get to your feet, back to front's the first one you learn. So just in case you guys don't know, what we're doing is the entire time we're in quarantine, I am giving away free virtual ski school video analysis. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, all you got to do is, let me move this over here, is you've got to send me an email to the Footer's Edge with the subject line, thefootersedge@gmail.com. I'll highlight this for you, thefootersedge@gmail. Free virtual ski school, put in the subject, because I get hundreds of emails and I need to be able to search for them to find out who's next on the list as I make my way through. Include a link to a high-quality video on Vimeo or YouTube, since I'm going to use that video to analyze it. State specifically what you want me to help you with in this video and look at, and then mention that you don't mind if I share this video analysis that I do for you for free, but share it with everybody. While I'm slow and I'm stuck here, can't do paid lessons and other things, I decided I'm giving away as much as I can, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope it's entertaining. Now, if you guys haven't done so and you like this stuff, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to the Footer's Edge. If you guys have never been there, I'll show you. Go to thefootersedge.com and just go to the front page and sign up by leaving me your name and email right here, and then I'll send you a copy of my free Barefooting Tips ebook, Be the Best Barefooter on Your Lake. This thing is packed with thousands of dollars of great information, so many lessons, so much stuff that I've spent hours and hours and hours developing and sharing with you for absolutely for free. When I first started this business, one of my friends thought I was absolutely nuts for giving away this free information. So it's well worth it. You're going to get all my video tutorials, all my live videos from Facebook. So do me a favor and then share it with somebody. It really helps me if you guys like this information. If you guys copy and paste something like this into an email. Dear Barefoot friend, as you know, I'm well connected and would only send you the best insider info ever. Go to thefootersedge.com and enter your name and email so you can download Lane Dog Bowers' free Barefooting Tips ebook, Be the Best Barefoot on Your Lake. You also get the latest barefooting tips, like how to learn to barefoot at super slow speeds and without falling, world-class tumble turns in 20 minutes, and how to learn to backwards barefoot at super slow speeds and without falling. Sincerely, your studly, well-connected barefoot friend. Put your name in there, and we're off to the races. Okay, so here, where are we at? Today, let's get set up. We've got, I won't use his last name, we got Jeffrey R. here, and he writes to me and he says, "Hey, Lane, wanted your opinion on how my backwards barefoot position is looking. I want to get ready for surface turns this year and want to see if there's anything that I could change to make them easier. The speed in this video looks like it's 32 miles an hour. Here we go. Let's take a look." This is great because he's got a pretty good, it's a vertical video, but that's all right. It's pretty decent quality, and he's shooting from high to low. This really helps because now I can see, I can get a really good look at the form here. I'll tell you one thing. When I saw this, I was expecting something else, but for 32 miles an hour, this looks like it's a lot faster than 32, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm just going to assume. But the bottom line is, this is a really good barefoot position. Shoulders are pinched back. He's been paying attention. Power band. He's got his hips pushed in here. Look at these nice soft knees. Nice straight wrist there. He's not cranking on the handle. Elbow has a slight bend. And his knees look pretty soft. So if this is 32 miles an hour, that's pretty good. The only thing I see in here is I'm seeing a little bit too much spray. It doesn't look like the water's that bad, so I don't think the water's causing this. But he also has his feet inside of shoulder width, which he's thinking Jeffrey's thinking about, you know, getting ready for surface turn. So a lot of times we take our feet from shoulder width or just outside, which is where I like to practice. And then when you're going to come in for back 1 foots or surface turns, you bring him in tight. He's just a little outside of the width you'd want for a back to front, but that also can cause a little more spray off your feet. So bottom line is, this position, as far as getting ready for what I like to do, man, really pretty good. For some reason, it keeps kicking me out of his. It won't let me hit reverse on that, so I'm gonna have to stop it ahead of time. But anyway, the bottom line is, I really like what we're seeing here, and you know, the only thing I'd change is, all of this looks really good. He looks like a super solid barefooter. Here's what I don't know about Jeffrey, because he didn't tell me, and it's not a critique, I'm just letting you know. But if you want to get ready for the back to front, here's my recommendation. I wrote it down. I'm going to create a blog post along with this video, and I'm going to give you the links so you guys just click on it. How easy is that? How easy am I making your life? All you got to do is click. Watch it on your phone, go to the blog, click, 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 and you're all set. So I really like this position, and if you're getting ready for a back to front, I want you to practice, Jeffrey, going at the slowest possible speed where you can have less spray than you've got here. It's hard to tell in this video. I think he could probably have this boom a little higher. It looks like maybe he's got the boom at about shoulder height. I'd raise it another couple of feet if you're going to do this, and if it looks like I'm guessing that it's probably a 7-foot rope, but that's what I recommend as you're doing this. So what I would do, your position is great. I really like it. I mean, the chest is out, the butt pinched, and the power band, shoulder roll, meat hook, power band look great. The glide needs to be improved. So one of the things that we do, I call it my bouncy, trouncy Tigger the Tiger form. You guys can see that. I'm going to put the link to the article in it, but if you go to the Footer's Edge and you go to the blog, and then you'll have to scroll down. I've got to figure out how do we get it. They don't seem to be searchable, but here's like for the back to front. If you scroll down a little more, look at all these articles I got on helping you with your backwards barefoot. Now, this one about resistance, here's Tigger the Tiger. So you got the Tigger the Tiger article, you got my Tigger the Tiger live video right there. So those are some of the great resources. I'm going to make sure all that's included when I put this video and blog post together. So what I want you to do is practice, maybe with your feet a little wider than this, Jeffrey, is a little bouncy, trouncy Tigger the Tiger. And in there I described not your head, it's not the drinking bird, you're not going to go up and down like this. I want hips and knees soft, soft, soft. You can do it with your feet wider, soft, soft, soft. Practice moving your feet wide, narrow, wide, narrow. It looks like that's, honestly, if I had to put money on it, it looks like that's not going to be a problem for you. You look very solid, you look very relaxed, you should be good for that. Back 1 foot. If you're not already doing back 1 foot, you want to, if you and I love to teach this way when I'm in the boat. If you and I were making $1 million bet, well, let's say your dad, Jeffrey, is a billionaire, and he's going to pay me $1 million to teach you a back to front without falling and not getting hurt. How would I do that? But the bad news is, if I hurt you, then I get executed in the boat. That's a horrible scenario, but just think about that. I really, really would like the $1 million for helping you learn a back to front your first time without falling, without getting hurt. And I don't want to get shot. So how would you play that game? You know, this is how I've developed my ability to help people through my virtual ski school, which is normally a paid thing. I'm doing it for free now to help everybody. But the way I do that is I take this game seriously. So these tips I'm giving you are not just shooting from the hip. These are dead nuts serious. So what I would say is get your back 1 foot really good. In this position, it looks like you may already know great back 1 foots. But if you really want to play this game well, really want to make sure your first chance at doing your back to front is awesome, here's the tips you got to do. Both back 1 foots. Do it on both sides. Bouncy, trouncy in your back 1 foots. Back toe holds. I put it in here. I'm even going to put this. I want you to learn the back toe holds. Why? because the more experience you have in different positions, getting in and out of them and balance and everything. See, your resistance is very good in here. It's the right amount of resistance. You don't look like you're even remotely close to falling. Now I want to test that. If I don't want you to get hurt, if I've got $1 million riding and you making your first back to front, and this game is the same way played in the front to back, but let's just concentrate on the back to front right now, then I'd learn those back 1-foots, back toe holds, and then I would go to the shoe skis and I would learn back 1-foots. In fact, start with them. If you don't know your back 1-foots on your feet and you can't do them bouncy, or you can't do them bouncy trouncy, get on shoe skis, learn both back 1-foots. I'm going to put the article in there on how to do it. We can do total separate videos, you guys, on this. And then I want you to learn back toe holds. If you, depending on what kind of shoe ski you got, you might want to have one shoe ski on, one shoe ski off, so you can put your foot in to a back toe hold. So once you can do the back toe hold bouncy trouncy on either foot, and then you can do that on your feet, on either feet, I can show you how to make your very first back to front safely and without falling. We got to have a great glide. Your body position looks great. Let's test you out with some other balance exercises. Then we're going to learn the back to fronts, and when I'm going to get into that separate. I've got a back to front article in here. Is we can really test. A lot of people go, oh, well, I could do the turns in the shoe skis, no problem, it's just my feet. Listen, I can make your shoe skis so difficult that I can make it harder than your back to front on your feet. Don't believe me? Stick around. Someone out there asked me how that's possible. Because in the safe environment of shoe skis, I will show you how to challenge yourself to the next level so that when you make a back to front on your feet, it feels easier than the shoe skis. So anyway, I'm going to cut this short at that. I think we got tons of information here. I'm going to post this all on the blog, and you are going to be ready for your first back to front. And honestly, I think you'll be ready for a front to back, but that comes next. There's lots of homework we got to do here. It can be done quickly, but you got to do it safely, and I'd like to see some videos. So Jeffrey, if you submit me some good videos on back 1-foots, back toe holds, bouncy trouncy, fix this glide up just a little bit. It looks like you got great, I think you've got good ankle flexibility. So get that stuff done, and then you guys, if you like this information, please do me a favor. Just at least one barefooting friend. Have them go to the Footer's Edge, leave their name and email, so I can keep driving this, helping others, helping you guys, entertaining you while we're in quarantine. So you guys like this? I hope you guys like this. And if you do, also on the page, the blog page that I'm going to send out and post on social media, do me a favor, leave me a comment, leave me a question, and anything else you want, and I will get back to you. God bless you guys, and expect a miracle.